little pieces of charcoal from the fire, and dirt in the very bottom. Put some rocks on the top, and I didn't put enough, so I just dumped some sand in here, and it all works its way out. Doesn't really matter. Plants, air pump, light. Those are your three most important things in a fish tank. Not even your fish. Not even your fish are in there. Fish are after those three. Light, filter, plants. And the fish feed the plants. The light feeds the plants. The filter cleans the water. I suggest one of these air filters, you'll get crystal clear water. I never ever do water changes. I've set this up at another house, grew the plants out. I was doing water changes like a normal fish tank. Once I moved to this house 4 or 5 months ago, haven't done a single water change. All my fish are breeding. They're just, none of these fish are the original fish when I moved in here. I take out the ugly fish and I put them outside in my outside pond. And I just feed them basic sinking food. Just feed them so they're probably not that hungry. A lot of these are hybrids, like the yellow one you see there. That is an Endler guppy hybrid. That one also is an Endler guppy hybrid, just with swap the male and the female with like an Endler and a guppy, you know. Say like that was the mom. That's the mom's traits. It has more guppy. And the mom of the other one was an Endler and it bred with a guppy, so it has kind of more Endler-like characteristics, fine definition. We have snails. We have 2 different kinds of snails. We have ram's horn snails, and we have the digger snails, Malaysian trumpet snails. Found pretty much all of this outside in Texas. All the moss is from outside, the gravel is from outside, the dirt's from outside. The plants, I bought 2 stems of jungle vowel almost a year ago. It's completely filled this tank out. It's the only thing growing in here. I grew a lot more than that. The duckweed, I normally don't bother with the duckweed, but I've started feeding it to my goldfish because, I don't know, normally I would take the duckweed out and I would place it on top of my light and let it dry out, and then I would just sprinkle it back in, and the snails would recycle it. And I think that's why I have such a deep, dark, detritus black layer, which is not a bad thing. The plants will absorb all the excess nutrients and only leave the carbon. Carbon you can capture from the air, because there's carbon dioxide all around you. You don't need to buy all that special carbon. These plants can fix it from the air. They are made out of carbon. If I were to burn this and package it up, I could sell it for way more. Except all I need is a light, some air, water, and some fish food, and you can make your own carbon. I don't do water changes. Fish tanks, too much for me. This is not too much for anybody. I leave this alone, put food in it whenever I want, throw as much food as it, and the plants just handle it. I just top it off with water. I don't change any water out. No need for you to change water out if the plants are established. That's the number one thing you need. Your plants to be established, and you do need to put dirt in the bottom because there are trace minerals that are not inside your fish food that will help your plants grow much better. So just put dirt in there. Dry dirt works best. The wetter the dirt, the more it is likely to have nitrogen in it. You don't want to use bagged dirt. There could be fertilizers, there could be pesticides. Pesticides can kill your snails. You need the snails. Snails are so important. Your cleanup crew. The shrimp. I have some shrimp in here. I don't know if you need them, but they feed the small fish that can fit into the little cracks and catch the little snail babies. Yeah. Go get you a light, filter, and a tank. and go find some plants from outside. That's how to have a fish tank. I'm telling you, nature's been doing it right this whole time.